What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony. This is Death Road to Canada. Probably going to finish up the run. I mean, we're definitely going to finish up the run. I don't care if it has to be a long episode. We're going to do it. And we're going to get, hopefully, a whole bunch of those Zombo points. Huh. Alright. The group checks out what appears... Oh, it's a trader. Okay. Yeah, the group checks out what appears to be a trader settlement. They are instead ambushed by bandits who have taken it over. One of them looks injured. We're going to have Samiti see this coming. Always suspicious, Samiti hid the car and supplies before approaching the settlement. She claims to have nothing of value. The bandits doubt this, but can't find anything. Oh, hey, it's back. All right. Hopefully it's not about to crash. The group finds a cabin in the woods with no zombies in sight. We are going to just go to sleep. We're all pretty strong. I don't care about training strength right now. Near the end of the game, if we hit a siege, I don't want to have to die. It's so quiet here. There's no signs of life or unlife. We're going to scavenge the town thoroughly. With two paranoid characters, I figured that'd be fine. We didn't really get much out of it, but that's okay. We don't really need much. I mean, we could use more food, but cabin with car is probably going to be our best bet here. Junkyard with car is also an option. I'm going to go cabin with car. I think it'll have more food and gas. Taking the pool cue away from you and the rusty machete away from you. And those away from you. I'm going to give you the chainsaw, though. Cool. Let's do it. This should be easy. Not a great car to get, but, you know, it's fine. We'll make do. 30 gas right off the bat. Let's head right in. It doesn't look too crowded here. It's crowded inside, and we don't mind, because it's not crowded outside. Another chainsaw. I'm gonna take it. We might end up selling it. Obviously, we don't want to use it right now. It's a waste of gasoline. Even if we have a little bit of a surplus after this encounter, it's a waste. We don't want to use it here. We've got sieges coming up. Tough ones. And, I mean, I know it's just rare characters mode, it's not extreme or anything, but we haven't done them in a long time. It's been a few weeks since I've played the end game, and while we are doing pretty well on the run overall, why risk it? I'm gonna walk out and just not kill anything. We got the outdoor gas, which means we are just gonna get to the car and leave. Hopefully we make a clean exit, don't hit any zombies and damage the car, which is exactly what happened. Actually, that might not damage it. Another dog. We're gonna leave Kale behind. We do need Dog Squad, but I don't think this is the best opportunity to get Dog Squad. Leaving. Our morale's great, and we could have taken the hit, but I just don't want to. Huh. We've actually, like, inverted what our morale was recently. Yeah. Hose off. Alvis wins. Morale goes sky high. We are aces. I think that's a thing people say. Always be looting. We're gonna go to the commercial row. Getting a pretty full trunk, and it's full of stuff we actually want as well, so that is nice. Pop that down here. Probably won't need it, but I'm going to keep it just in case. These commercial rows I think can get pretty crowded, though I might just be thinking of Hot Dog Heaven. Hot Dog Heaven is like a commercial row, but way better, and you get a hot dog car. The clinic's a pretty good start. Or not. Moving on. Dad and Sons. The skeleton army is quite helpful, even if it is just one at a time. Just having the 5th scavenger is so helpful. And it's better than the cats, I think. They seem more combat-y than the cats. That one's gonna swing its gun around. I'm fine with it. Don't really care about the fishing pole. The only event that uses the fishing pole, as I've mentioned in the past, there is an event that uses the fishing pole, but the only one that exists that I'm aware of always gives you a fishing pole anyway. You don't need to get one from somewhere else. It's not a great weapon, so there's no point in carrying it around. Gonna be some weapons in here. Looks like nothing all that great though. So I guess we're out. Dog and Pony wanted a golf club, whatever. Yo weirdo. Last one. Oh, maybe we'll get some medical supplies here. We don't really need them, but since we were excited about that clinic and didn't get anything, it's nice to get like the 2 or 3 that are here. I missed it. There we go. Is Elvis sweating? It might have just been some eating. All right, I think we're all set here. Not as much loot as I was expecting, but it's fine. We're pretty much set for the rest of the run anyway. A little bit more food would be good for trading and to get that dexterity boost. But I think we're gonna be fine. All right, let's go. I like that the skeleton does get into the car with us, but then isn't there later. Appears from off of the screen. The zombies don't seem magical. The explanation is probably more sci-fi. Your money or your life? We're gonna offer a compromise. The only good option we have. Oh, I guess probably half our ammo, but we're gonna try to load it all into guns. So equip, get as much pistol ammo as we can. Shotgun, cowboy rifle, more pistol. Cool. That should be most of our ammo. We're missing out on a little bit of shotgun ammo and a little bit of rifle ammo, but I think we're okay. It's the best we can do. And it's only half, so we lost basically nothing there. We're gonna have to take those guns off of ourselves before the next expedition, but we'll be good. Familiar faces. Hey, it's Connor. He's a charming gun collector. We have a good party. We're leaving Connor behind. Sorry I always leave or abandon the familiar face characters. I don't intend to do that. I want to win this because I want to get those Zombo points. Prepared Preppers magazine. I think I'm gonna give it to Exarn. I know it does shooting. It might do medical, which is why I want to give it to Alvis, but he's not an option. Exarn. Shooting, medical, mechanical. Should have known that. Really wish we could have given it to Alvis because it would have been most useful on him. And we got 70 more gas, so we're up to almost 200 gasoline. We're gonna be set for the run for gas, unless something goes terribly, terribly wrong. Don't really have enough food to buy anything, but we can challenge this guy to a pose off, or you know what's better? Charming him. All right. Dog and Pony just maxed out strength. That's awesome. We got sports fan here. We don't want sports. We're good. Leave it be. Don't need anything that the axe merchant's selling. We already actually have one. Carnage weapons. We don't have enough food to really buy anything. Might as well just move on. We might be able to sell the chainsaw, the extra chainsaw that we don't need. and get enough food to get the dexterity boost. So I'm gonna try to do that. Are you yeah, okay, don't want him. Let's hop in the trunk, or am I already carrying one? Got one chainsaw. Got so many extra weapons. I'm gonna sell like all the extra weapons. So I'm not selling the Dead 9. I'm going to sell the chainsaw because we have a spare. I'm going to sell this and this. I know they're only one food, but I think it's worth it. All right, that should do it. Let's hop back in the car and get ready to do some sieges. Nearing the end here. Like, we're in the end game, I think. Close to the border. Yep. Seek shelter in cabin. Gonna make sure we have everything we want equipped. Shotgun, cowboy rifle. Alvis is taking the Dead 9 and a chainsaw, which we might not end up needing. I'm good with this. This would actually be an excellent opportunity to kill the Prime Minister, except that I want the Zombo points, and I assume we get a lot winning. So I'm gonna try to win this run. It is our first run after the hiatus, so it'll be a good one to win. Might as well. We can get the Prime Minister thing pretty much any time, as long as we're not about to get another achievement. We're not gonna get one in this run, and we have the Molotovs. So, you know, I kind of want to do it, but I'm not going to. I'm glad we got the cabin siege. It's so much easier than the other one. You either get like a cabin or a small house. And the small house version, it's so hard. This is simple. That one, not at all simple. Like, I did a bad job strategizing for this one, and yet we're still totally safe using no ammo or anything. So I think that, I guess I'm also used to the extreme modes, so that's fair. There's a lot of variables involved. We've also got two very strong characters and two that are decently statted for combat. Might actually have to whip out the chainsaw, use a little bit of gas. It's over. Yeah, I lost track of it there at the end. Just kind of let them storm in. We're gonna go this way. Taking a little bit of damage, it's cool. We've got plenty of medical supplies. I'm not really worried at all. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. That's all the zombies. Let's check out this bathroom. Yes. Don't care about the one gasoline, but the toilet's very welcome. All right. Hit the road. We are going to get the final rest here. Last rest before Canada. We're fully healed. And, oh, a glimmer of hope. We don't need any of this. We don't need to train medical. We've got plenty of medical supplies. We don't need morale. But the only thing that gives us a chance at being better at combat is morale and random skill gain. We got fitness, strength, and shooting. That's really awesome. We got 3 Zombo points up to 7, which is enough to unlock something. I don't know what. I haven't looked at everything yet. Baby, let's something. I don't know what Group prepares for the brutal day ahead of them. Canada's close. We all got the dexterity boost. I'm gonna drink a little bit of coffee before the 4-hour siege. All or nothing. Remember, in this siege, we need to not worry so much about conserving ammunition. The end of the game is a lot easier. Yeah. The final battle is a lot easier than the final siege. So, it's a good idea. We're getting tons of pistol ammo. It's a good idea just to use your ammunition and stuff here. I don't want to start it too early, but we have plenty of gas to use too. So I'll be able to chainsaw and pistol my way through the crowds. It'll be good. Nothing in here. That's unusual, just getting an empty building like that. Okay, right now I'm gonna swap our team over to either and let them deal with it for a little bit, and then I'll probably whip out the chainsaw if it looks like it's getting too crowded, which it's really not. I actually don't think they need to be on either. They're using a lot of ammunition, too much. And we're good for a minute, so smashing. They're using all of their ammo, and I don't like that. I wonder if there were changes made to when they decide to fire their guns in the updates, because it seems like they do it a little bit more readily. I'm gonna go ahead and chainsaw through the crowd. We've got more gas than we can use, so like more gas than we can take with us on the next trip. There's 150 in the car. We're not gonna use enough to not have a full tank when we start next time. Obviously, we don't want to run out here, but I don't think that's going to be an issue either. Okay, what do we got here? Pipe bombs. I like it, but let's not risk it. I don't think we're going to need them. Do I have an empty inventory slot? I do, because it's for karate. I might use it. I might pick up some pipe bombs the next circle around. Definitely get out of there. That is too dangerous for us. There was more pistol ammo in this building here. Or maybe that one. So if we want to pick up more of that, we can. Probably don't have to. I'm gonna go back to using karate so I can get my crowd back under control, bunched up together. That's harder to do with a gun. You can kill them faster with it, but getting them actually bunched together is much harder when you're using a gun because you have to back up so much just to aim. I think I let it go too long to really get it back together that easily. Alright, let's run down. Someone might get hurt here. That looks like we're fine. I wish there was a wall between these buildings here. But we've probably got about an hour left in this siege, so I think we're good. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this. I think we're pretty much safe. I'm actually gonna switch back to karate. I was about to chainsaw, but they're not that bunched up. Here we go. This is a good opportunity to cut through the entire crowd in a more or less linear fashion. That was pretty sick. We're gonna have so many zombies killed after this one. I wish there was another achievement after Zombillion. Zombillion, despite its name, was not for killing 1 billion zombies. It was only for killing 100,000. We got that a long time ago. Alright, let's save that in case of emergency. This should be done right now. Alright. I don't think we need to go pick up any other resources. We're just gonna leave. Let's hit the road. Alright. Do we get more Zombo points? Probably not. Here we go. The end of the death road. Border to Canada is just north of here. The group must cross the bridge and then reach the fort that serves as a checkpoint right outside of Canada. Let's just do it. Do you really need that? I guess it doesn't matter. We're not going to be picking up anything else, so yeah, take it if you want it. I almost want to bring the Molotovs, but I need to find out if you get Zombo points for beating the game. So I'm not going to kill the Prime Minister. Let's get started. Hey there, skeleton. A lot of zombies right at the beginning here. That's like an unusually high amount. Usually there's 8 or 9. It looked like there's like 20 here. And I'm not counting at all. I didn't count. That was a very, very rough estimate. and then another, like, an additional very rough estimate based on my generally faulty memory. All right, come on. If you want more tips and tricks and advice and all of that good stuff, or just to talk about this game in general, someone set up a Discord channel. If you have Discord, you can hop right in there. I don't know the address. You can probably just Google it, and you'll find a link to the Reddit thread where there is the address. I also just kind of have it. I always have Discord running on my computer, so usually anyway. So if you just wanted to chat in there, that's also an option. I'll be there most of the time. I mean, I'm not going to be active 100% of the time, but I'll typically have it. I'll glance at it a few times a day. And also, should have brought this up sooner. I am looking to do another series. I want to do something that's not a roguelite game. So right now, like, I was doing End of the Gungeon. I was going to bring that back, and I decided not to without really saying anything about it. I'm doing Nuclear Throne 3 times a week. I'm doing this 7 days a week. And I do the live stream, which is not a roguelite game, I'll admit. But I'd love to get another, like, 2 or 3 day a week series that is non-roguelite, roguelite, whatever you want to call it, game. Something more continuous or just level-based. I'm cool with adventure games, puzzle games, anything like that. I like games that, for this specific situation, that have like some sort of permanent progress. So not anything that's just like an action shoot 'em up game. I guess nah, like, yeah, just something that has progression, or better vocabulary. I'd like there to be a progression. It doesn't even need to be linear. Just something that we can play continuously. And Mad Max will be coming back, obviously. I've mentioned that the other day as well. But something else, because that's only going to be once a week tops. But I'd like something that I can do in like 25 to 30-minute installments twice a week with a constant progression. I'm going to chainsaw this up. Also, I want to kill as many zombies as possible because I want to get Zombo points, and I don't know what you get them for. You can get them for killing tons of zombies, and I want that. Let's shoot it on up. If you get them for never losing a teammate, that'd be great. I know we gave up a teammate, but that's different from them dying. I think we technically would have gotten the no ally deaths achievement as well if we didn't already have it. So, like, little things like that might get you bonus ones. My guess is they don't. I'm guessing you get like 5 for beating the game. Or, maybe 2 for normal mode, 3 for rare characters or familiar face mode. Blah, 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 blah. They no longer bunch up around the Prime Minister, so we could just talk to him. 2 Zombo points earned. That's okay. I'm sure the hard modes all have more. You've got a can-do attitude. A, congrats on making it to Canada. Yeah, onward to Canada. So we're going to stick around here for a minute, and I'm going to check out the unlocks. It's the 10th time we've completed that mode. We killed exactly 2,500 zombies. That's pretty cool. Nice round number there. I met a bunch of weirdos. That's true, you did. So yeah, I can't think of anything, but if you have any ideas for games, if I own it or a similar game, I'll see about doing that. I have probably 7 or 8 videos on my hard drive of episodes I recorded of various games that I ended up just never putting up because I didn't think they were that good for Let's Playing, regardless of whether or not the game was any good. Most of them were good games. A couple of them were terrible games. Canada is bad. Downvoted. XRN had difficulty adjusting to... Oh my god, there's new stuff here that I'm missing? Samidi grew an enormous skeleton army. They never did much. She just liked to collect them. I love that. That's so cool. We'll read that better next time. I didn't know that was happening. I hope you got an OP character. This whole end sequence is new. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. It's always just been the same conversation about penguins, so I kind of just ignored it. It was like a where are they now thing. That's really cool. Okay, trade unlocking. I'm developing an amazing new project. I call them unlocks, or unks for short. Witness the magic of Chivos. Wait, I meant to say unlocks. Zombo points 9 out of 20, unlocks left 10. We can get, oh, 20 is just the max we can have, not the max we can get per run. Interesting. Sound Sleeper, City Seeker, Gourmand. Alright, don't know what they do. I think Explorer is underrated. You can use it cheaper drive around option to seek out the best locations so you can keep well stocked with supplies. We're gonna go through all of this, so buckle in for another like minute and a half of episode. Zombo points 9, upgrades left 6, unlocks 3. Pathfinder, Top Seller, Shield of Hope. I don't want to select anything. It might give us a description and a confirmation, or it might just buy it. I'm gonna leave for now. Talk to TLB here. Big Bruiser and Martial Artist are very strong in the beginning of a game. A Martial Artist is strong throughout. He emphasizes by flexing when saying strong. Leave for now. Hidden Potential, 8. Ex-Wrestler, 8. TSTC. The something. We can't afford that one. We're gonna leave for now and talk to Rambo. Natural Shot, trademark weapon. I don't know what to get, so I'm gonna go with Ex-Wrestler. Hopefully that's not a bad decision. Let me know in the comments what you think I should unlock next. You've got time, because I'll only unlock at the end of runs. I don't know if you earn them immediately or not, but it just doesn't make sense to do much, or at the beginning of runs, if a run went long. So, Ex-Wrestler was top. Okay, it does give us a description. I'm still gonna get this regardless. I'm not gonna read all the descriptions right now. Was top dog before a tragic mishap in the ring. So he gets to pick up down zombies and then throw or slam them. So that's like TLB or the Luchador. I think the Luchador can do that as well. Penalty to maximum shooting strength and fitness. That's not great, but we also gain 1 point in fitness. So I'm going to Hidden Potential. Looks unassuming, but can exceed others with training. Gain a point in either strength or fitness at random. It can then go 1 over the max. I like that. Back. What is TSTC? Because I just want to know. Definitely too swole, too control. I should have known that. Refuses to do cardio. Starts at full strength, may train strength 6 times over the maximum, but he can't raise fitness. That's hilarious. We can't afford it, obviously. Okay, no, I am gonna look at a few more of these. Sound Sleeper. Sleeps anytime, anywhere, number 1 in sleeping. Superhuman sleeping. Needs very little sleep. Never gets tired, stat, ever. Oh, I love that. Gourmand. Eating a full meal restores 1 point of character's morale up to full. Eats a bit more, 3 food instead. Ooh. Running low. I thought it was gonna be used as less food. Running low on food decreases morale faster. That's actually pretty negative. I thought it was going to be like the opposite of that. City Secret, where he could just cook a meal out of anything around him and only needs 1 food, which doesn't make sense for the name. I'll admit that was a stupid assessment that I made. Blessed with Interesting Life, you have tripled the chance of finding a weird building or character in city looting events. Normal chance 10%, with trait 30%. Yes. I'm getting that, because we can get more achievements with that. I don't know what the numbers above their head are. We have 3 points left. We can't afford anything, I don't think. No. Alright. So, that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next episode.